Nutty Sports Gamer here. Welcome to the 40-year sim. It's the 2008 NBA playoffs, and things are going to be crazy in this episode. I cannot believe how some of these series go down. Seriously, this entire playoffs is just batshit insanity. So let's get right into it. I don't want to spoil anything. Just watch along and tell me how you feel about this, because I don't really know how to feel about this. I really don't. You got Bucks, Knicks, you got Wizards, Miami Heat, you got Celtics, Hawks, Nets, Pistons, Rockets, Kings, Dallas versus Phoenix, Golden State versus Utah, Lakers versus the Timberwolves. Let's watch some Hawks, Celtics, probably the most compelling matchup of the first round. Allen Iverson, that is, making a layup for the Hawks. And here he is, missing a jumper. It's a 1-point game. About 2.5 left to go in Boston. And we have Ray Allen with the layup to put the Boston Celtics up by 3. Check out the replay of Ray Allen catching the ball mid-stride and making the basket. Jamal Tinsley passing it to Paul Pierce to Kevin Garnett. Misses, but tip-in is good there. I think that was Magloire who did that. Then we got Billups to Allen Iverson for the tray. And it's a 2-point game. Paul Pierce now trying to drive, passing it to Ray Allen for the corner pocket 3. And now the Celtics are up by 3. Got a missed shot there. Kevin Garnett can't quite come down with the ball, the rebound. And here come the Hawks. We got Allen Iverson driving, making the shot for the Hawks. And it's a 1-point game. Paul Pierce. Let's see what he can do. He'll get blocked by Tim Duncan. What a play. 28 seconds left. Kevin Garnett misses. Hawks with the ball. 24 seconds left to go. Chauncey Billups to Allen Iverson. 16 seconds left. Iverson to Billups for 3. No. And it's out of bounds. Celtics ball. Paul Pierce with the inbounds pass. And it's stolen by Billups. Blumenthal with the basket for the Hawks. 94-93. What the hell happened there? Here's a 3-point attempt that's no good. Jamal Tinsley messes up. Actually, I messed up the call. Tinsley missed the shot. 94-93 final score. The Hawks beat the Celtics. I got so excited I messed up there. But 22-50 for Garnett, 36 for Iverson. What a finish. I don't think I've ever seen a finish quite like that in this sim. You know, that was like in real life, Larry Bird stealing the pass, right? Or Reggie Miller against the Knicks. We've seen that in real life, but it's taken, 24 years for us to see something like that in this sim. Wizards beat the Heat, by the way, so they're up 1-0. Let's move over to the West. I think we're going to start off with Warriors versus the Jazz. The Jazz were a 1 seed for a good portion of the season, and they kind of slid down to the 6 seed, so we'll see how they fare here against this Warriors team that's battle-tested, made a couple of finals appearances last couple of years, but the Jazz do take game 1. So let's move on to Mavericks Suns. This might be the other compelling matchup. This is also a compelling matchup right here, because you got Dwight Howard, you got Shaq. Dwight versus Shaq, and Dwight Howard wins this round 116-94. Chris Bosh with 38 and 13. Let's keep it rolling, folks. How about Nets Pistons? The Nets were a really good team this season. 58 wins with Grant Hill and Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire. And would you look at this? The Nets are up big against the Pistons, who really only have Baron Davis and, I don't know, not much else. Trevor Ariza, he's kind of cool. Bucks, Knicks. Bucks are up big, and it probably will stay that way. Oh, yeah. Yep. 118-74 Final score there, Bucks up 1-0. Now let's move on to Lakers versus the Timberwolves. Timberwolves are an interesting team. Delonte West, Andre Karolinko, Desmond Mason. The Lakers, though, look like they're going to take game one, 91-79. 27 for Lamar Odom. That's interesting to see him be the scoring leader for the Lakers there. Now we got Rockets Kings. Got Chris Paul and Carmelo on one side. And on the Rockets, you got Tracy McGrady and Elton Brand and Ben Wallace. So let's see how this game fares. Right now, the Kings are up, and they're going to win. 97-88, the 8 seed Kings win. I mean, hey, a lot of young, budding stars in that team. They're starting to put it together, that Kings team. So the Rockets might want to watch out, because the Kings might be up to something there. Meanwhile, Celtics, Hawks, it's a close game early on. Hawks, could they be pulling away? Yes, they do pull away. 106-92 final score there. 34 points for Allen Iverson, 30 and 10 for Tim Duncan. So the Hawks are up 2-0 against the Celtics, and the series goes back to Atlanta. That is pretty crazy. Heat, Wizards, meanwhile, close one for a little while, but now it's over. 97-92 final score there. 33 for Gilbert Arenas, but the Heat come out on top and tie that series. Golden State versus Utah. Be cool to jump into a game. Let's see if this is a game that will allow us to check out the highlights. 7-point game. 7-point game. This is nah. Jazz win 102-97. So the Jazz are up 2-0. When's the last time we've seen the Jazz in round 2? I feel like they're always out in the first round with their current crop of guys. Meanwhile, look at the Mavericks really putting it to the Suns. They'll win that game 115-92. I really hope we jump to one of those games, because that would be a lot of fun. I really don't remember. I don't remember exactly which games we jump into, which games we don't. Wish my brain worked better in that. Yeah. I just wish it worked better in general. 82-79. We are jumping into Nets Pistons. Nets to game one, but the Pistons are giving them a fight here, and Theo Ratliff can't make a freaking basket. Jesus, how many times did he rebound the ball there? Pistons have a chance to tie the game, and Cuttino Mobley does just that. How about Baron Davis making the floater? All of a sudden, Pistons are up by 2. Grant Hill with the ball. He'll also make a floater, tying the game briefly. Now it's 86-84. Grant Hill again. This time missing. Rebound Theo Ratliff, who makes the basket that time and draws the foul. Made free throw there. Puts the Nets up by 1. So let's see how the Pistons respond to that. I said they only have Baron Davis, but they got a lot of good role players. It's just that Baron Davis is really the only guy you could really say is a star. So Baron Davis with the rock. They're gonna take the final shot, be the hero for the Pistons. No, rattles out, misses. 32 points for Mari Stoudemire, 22 and 17 for Nenad Kristic, and the Nets just hold on and beat the Pistons 87-86. That is a nice shot at Grant Hill. Might use that, might not. I don't know. We'll find out. Knicks, Bucks. Looking like another blowout for the Bucks. Safe to say that's going to happen. 140-94. Jesus Christ, guys. My God. That is pretty bad, Knicks. I don't know what's going on there, but they're just overmatched. The Bucks are a really good team, Ginobili, Nowitzki, Luol Deng, Tyson Chandler, and who else was the other guy, Penny Hardaway. Oh my God, how could I diss Penny Hardaway that way? Okay, Lakers, Wolves. This is looking like another easy win for the Lakers, 113-95. The Wolves just aren't bringing it, seems like. So that's a 2-0 series lead for the Lakers. And Lamar Odom scored 31 points in this game. So he's having quite the nice series for Los Angeles. And let's move on to Rockets Kings. The Kings are up 1-0. The 8 seed Kings. Let's see what they do here. They are up. They're still up. And oh my God, 114-95. You got to be kidding me. If the Rockets lose this series, Trace McGrady will not live it down. I'll just say that. Kevin Garnett with a dunk there. We're watching Celtics Hawks 91-85. And we got Allen Iverson. Shot clock winding down. Makes the basket for Atlanta. 91-87. Chauncey Billups can't hit that shot, but Tim Duncan gets the putback, making it a 2-point game. Ray Allen misses. Chauncey Billups with the rebound. Billups takes the ball up court. Passing it to Tim Duncan, who sinks that jumper. That's a good look. It's a good shot for him. Now we got Tinsley passing it to Paul Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the three-point attempt sinks the shot, and it's 94-91. Boston gets the ball back, and we got a steal. A steal. Allen Iverson will make a layup. What's at stake? The Hawks could be up 3-0. When this is all said and done, we got Blumenthal passing it to Billups. Billups to Blumenthal, making a huge three. Who the hell is this guy? Seriously. Now look him up. He was a player. He existed. Just not really in the NBA. It's just weird that he's here. I don't know, but he's making some huge shots for Atlanta, that's for sure. Jamal Tinsley. Oh my God. Bad pass. Stolen by the Hawks. 98-94. Ray Allen will make a three, but it's too late. 98-97 final score. 23 for Allen Iverson. The 29 for Ray Allen. Whew. Hawks up 3-0. Can you believe it? The Celtics, who in real life with Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, they won the championship in 2008, and now they're at risk of being swept by Tim Duncan. I mean, it's Tim Duncan. It is Tim Duncan. And also Allen Iverson. All right. Wizards, Heat. We're actually finally watching a game from the series. Marquise Daniels will make that three for Miami. 2-point lead. We got Gilbert Arenas to Josh Smith. Makes the basket, tying the game up at 82 briefly. Heat up by 2 now, and Corey Maggette with a huge dunk. 86-82. Jason Terry sinks that three, and all of a sudden the Heat are up by 7. Gilbert Arenas, he sinks a three. 2-point game now. 2:43 left to go. Jason Terry with the jumper. Can't make it. Rebound Yao Ming. And the Wizards at the other end. Gilbert Arenas to Josh Smith, who misses that shot. What the hell happened there? What in tarnation? We got Morris Peterson with 2:20 left to go. Passing it to Jason Terry. And Terry will get blocked by Yao Ming. Here come the freaking Wizards. We got Josh Smith to Mike Miller. Josh Smith getting the rebound, making the shot. Tie game at 89. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Jason Terry can't make the shot. Chris Webber tried to get the rebound but couldn't grab it. And now we have Josh Smith passing it to Yao Ming. To Gilbert Arenas, wide open for the three. That's a huge three, putting the Wizards up by 3. Jason Terry can't hit that. Augustus misses. So now here are the Wizards. Josh Smith to Gilbert Arenas to Jerry Stackhouse for 3. And the Wizards go up by 6, win the game 101-93. 38 for Gilbert Arenas. What a game for him. And now I think the Wizards are up 2-1, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we'll find out a little bit later, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Jazz, meanwhile, don't call it a sweep. Well, it's not a sweep yet, but they're up 3-0. 110-84 final score there. And yes, the Wizards are up 2-1, so confirmed. Can we get some Mavericks Suns? This matchup, it just looks juicy to me. You know, did I mention the Mavericks have Vince Carter and Shaq? and the Suns have Tony Parker, Chris Bosh, and Dwight Howard, and Peja Stojakovic. I mean, let's go. 196 is the score. Chris Bosh to Dwight Howard for the basket. Tony Parker to Dwight Howard for the miss. And yeah, Dwight Howard and Chris Bosh are is this Sims version of the Twin Towers. We had that with Hakeem and Ralph Sampson, and now we have that with those two. Basket for Shaq. 103-98 is the score. Andre Miller gets the screen, passes to Shaq, who throws down a vicious dunk. Tony Parker now with the ball. Larry Hughes can't hit that three. Dwight Howard, though, with the basket. 105-100. Shaq in the corner. Iguodala for three. Yes. Mavericks win this game 112-102. I think we might use, if I can get a nice close enough angle, this might be a good shot, but I don't think, well, that one's also kind of cool. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. But Mavericks are now up 2-1. So let's now watch Nets Pistons. The Nets nearly lost to the Pistons last time. But Steve Nash is going to make a three here, putting the Nets up by 4. Less than a minute left. Baron Davis missing. Christic gets blocked. Haslam makes a shot. I forgot Haslam was even on this team, the Pistons. Steve Nash. Can he close the deal? He does pass it to Theo Ratliff for a dunk, making it an 87-84 game. 27 seconds left to go. Katino Mobley can't hit that shot. Christic to Stevenson to Baron Davis. 18 seconds. Baron Davis for the three. Yes, sirree. And now the Nets with the ball. Steven Jackson with 10 seconds left to go. Let's see how this goes down. Steven Jackson passing it to Grant Hill for three. No. We're getting overtime in the Palace. And here's Steve Nash missing. Theo Ratliff with the putback and the foul. 3-point game now as Baron Davis pulls up for the jumper. 90-89. Steve Nash, the screen. The pass to Amari Stoudemire, the basket. Nets retake a 3-point lead. So we see a replay of Stoudemire. And now here's Baron Davis. Davis with the jumper, rattles in. 92-91. And Steve Nash. I don't know what I was going to say. Steve Nash to Amari Stoudemire for the basket. 1-point game. Steven Jackson with a jumper. So it's a 3-point game. Grant Hill. 45 seconds left to go. Can't hit that shot. Rebound, Christic. And here's Nick Van Exel, who got traded mid-season to the Pistons. Baron Davis gets blocked by Amari Stoudemire. Get that out of here. How about Nick Van Exel? Missing the layup. He needs to retire. 98-93. Amari Stoudemire 29-11. And I do believe that now the Nets are up 3-0. Yes, they are. We got some interesting results here. Would you say nothing surprising yet? I think Hawks up 3-0 over the Celtics is pretty damn surprising if you ask me. This, you might be expecting this, though. Bucks beat the Knicks 111-108. Dirk had a big game. So 3-0 there, 3-0 for the Nets. Lakers are up 2-0. So yeah, you're probably saying to yourself, all right, this isn't that crazy yet. So that the Hawks might beat the Celtics. They have Tim Duncan. That's not anything to be too surprised about, right? Meanwhile, the Wolves managed to avoid a sweep. Here's where things get dicey, all right? You see what's happening right there? The Kings are gonna beat the Rockets 120-109. The 8 seed Kings are up 3-0 against the Rockets, the 1 seed Rockets. The Rockets are on the verge of being swept, and they're the 1 seed. What the hell is going on here? Meanwhile, I don't really want to jump into a 3-0 series. So the Hawks do end up beating the Celtics 98-94. And the Celtics are done. Goodbye. They are out of this playoffs. They've been eliminated. Back to Wizards Heat. And as you see here, the Wizards are going to be up 3-1 against the Heat, winning 93-78. But if you remember the 06 playoffs, the Heat were down 0-3 and actually came back and won the series against the Wizards, so we can't count out the Heat yet. Jazz, Warriors, on the other hand, this looks like a full-on sweep. 113-89 is the final score there. So, wow, the Warriors they're done. They just got plain old swept. Mavericks, Suns? Can the Mavericks go up 3-1 against the Suns? Close one. Sorta. Is it close enough? I think so. Yeah, let's jump in. 3-point game. 4-point game now, 92-88. We got Andre Miller to Andre Iguodala to Shaq. He misses that shot. 4:53 left to go. And Chris Bosh, the pass, Larry Hughes, the dunk, and now the Suns are up by 8 a little while later. And now we got Aaron McKee out there for some reason, passing it to Shaq. And Shaq is going to make that shot for the Mavericks. Andre Miller now passing it to McKee, who misses that shot. Kurt Thomas misses, makes that shot, and it's 96-93. Tony Parker to Dwight Howard to Chris Bosh to Dwight Howard. There's a lob. It's been a while since we've seen a lob from this team. This is pretty much Lob City over here. They do lobs all the time. Dwight Howard with another dunk, and the Suns are up by 5 with 90 seconds left to go. Larry Hughes, the pass, the 3, and the Suns are going to win this game 110-89, and we have a 2-2 series tie in this particular matchup. So that is pretty fun. Pretty fun to have a hotly contested matchup like that. Meanwhile, can the Nets put away the Pistons and go to round 2? No, not this time. The Pistons managed to win, so that's a 3-1 series now. Can the Bucks put away the Knicks? So far, looks like this is shaping up to be an easy blowout. The Knicks can't keep up with this Bucks team. Or can they? Or can they? Jesus, 108-104. The Knicks actually won that game. That is surprising. Lakers, Wolves, meanwhile. Lakers up big until they're not. But then they are again. But now it's really close, and they win. 92-89, so they're up 3-1. And okay, can the Kings sweep the Rockets? I wish we could see one of these games just to see what the hell's going on here. Yeah, should we jump? I think we should jump. I think in this particular case, because the Rockets are a 1 seed on the verge of getting swept, we should jump into this game. So let's check it out. Let's see what the hell's going on here. Trace McGrady missing that jumper. The Kings, Carmelo Anthony is going to take the ball and dunk it on T-Mac. Wow. Jesus. No mercy. Jermaine O'Neal making that basket. I said Shaq. Yep. Dumb. Tim Thomas missing a three there. And you got the pass to Carmelo, the pass to Chris Paul for the layup. And that's it. 194. Rockets really didn't show much at all. And the Kings' big 3 really showed out and managed to sweep the Rockets. That is wild to me. I cannot believe that happened. And it's the tip of the iceberg, in my opinion, because it's the start. I mean, I don't know. Things kind of snowball from here, in my estimation. Let's watch Wizards Heat. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Yao Ming to Mike Miller. to Jerry Stackhouse for 3. That's no good. Ilgauskas with the rebound. And I keep forgetting that this court is, the Wizards courts, they're never all that exciting as we see a dunk there by Carmagetti. But I do like this court a little bit. So it's kind of fun. We got a missed jumper there for the Wizards. Tie game at 99, 3 minutes left to go. Chris Webber to Morris Peterson. Peterson trying to get past Gill. Ends up throwing the ball to Yao Ming, which is a mistake. Now here is a jumper by Gilbert Arenas, making it a 103-99 game. Now Jason Terry's going to miss that 3. Morris Peterson with the putback. 2-point game. Mike Miller with a 3. No. Yao Ming, though. No. Yao. That was, wow. Was that a block by Morris Peterson? Pretty impressive. Now watch Morris Peterson at the other end pass it. Jason Terry with the ball now. Can't make that shot, but Chris Webber with the putback, the tip-in. Tie game. Yao Ming up against Ilgauskas. Double teamed, actually. Passes it to Gilbert Arenas, who's going to throw up a 3 and sink it. 106-103 now is the score. Jason Terry passing it to Morris Peterson for 3. He's going to miss. Ball rattles out. The Wizards, Mike Miller gets fouled. This game is over. And I think that means, as you see, a triple-double by Gilbert Arenas. Some awesome stuff there. I think the Wizards won this series. And this would be the first Wizards playoff series win since the John Stockton era of the 80s and 90s. Remember when the Wizards had John Stockton, Len Bias, and Reggie Lewis? That was a fun era. But this Wizards era right now, this era with Gilbert Arenas and Yao Ming, finally they're starting to show us something. They're really starting to show us just how strong they can be, beating the Heat the way they did. So, moving on to Suns, Mavericks, and it's a 113-94 victory for the Suns. So that's a 3-2 series lead. What's next? Nets, Pistons. And we're going to be seeing round 2 in this video, by the way. Round 2 is also in this video. As we see, the Nets do beat the Pistons 130-114. And we get Nets, Hawks in the next round. Meanwhile, Bucks just closes out already. Come on. Stop toying with us. Stop toying with the Knicks. Okay, there you go. 125-118. The Bucks do beat the Knicks. And they're going to be in round 2 facing the Wizards. Got 2 more series in round 1 to to watch. And yeah, it's interesting because we have a bunch of sweeps and 5-game series. And then we have the Suns and Mavericks, which could go to 7 games. We'll find out soon if that happens. Lakers, Wolves, though. Are the Wolves going to go quietly into the night? Or will they wake up? I don't know. Let's see what happens. This looks like a Lakers series win. So, wow. Look at how many series end in 4 or 5 games. Pretty much all of them except Suns Mavericks. So, I mean, it's convenient for us because we can just move on to the next round pretty quickly. But, yeah, Suns up to the Mavericks. Close game. All right, let's see. Let's see if the Suns can pull this off. 195 is the score now. 5:36 left to go. Tony Parker with the layup, putting the Suns up by 7. Remember, if the Suns win this game, they're in the next round. We got Iggy missing that shot for Dallas. Tony Parker going the other way, making this layup. 104-93. Andre Miller will pass to Shaq for the basket. 6-point game. Tony Parker guarded by Andre Miller. Pass it to Chris Bosh. 8-point game with 4:40 left to go. The Mavericks need to rally. They need something here. Shaq with the basket. Maybe that could be the start of something. 108-102 is the score. 2:41 left to go. We got a pass to Tony Parker under the basket, who makes the shot. And it's not going to happen for the Mavericks, unfortunately. 118-108. The Suns do beat the Mavericks in 6 games. So the Mavericks with Shaq and Vince Carter, they've been eliminated, and it's back to the drawing board. They need to figure out something here because they made the conference finals last year, but going out in 6 games to the Suns, who are a really good Suns team, really good Suns team. But if the Mavericks took the regular season a bit more seriously, they wouldn't have been a 4 seed to begin with. Yeah. So I don't know. The Mavericks will need to make some changes in the offseason. Just some changes. But yeah, we got Suns, Kings, we got Lakers, Jazz, we got Nets, Hawks, we got Bucks, Wizards. That's only a normal matchup, 1-4. Everything else is a bit off kilter. So let's watch Lakers, Jazz, or at least watch the simcast here. Pretty close so far. So let's jump in. 36 or 38 points for Kobe Bryant. I think it's fair to jump into this one. 87-85 is the score. Joe Johnson to Kaman to Antonio Daniels to the other team. Lamar Odom. Pass get to Kobe Bryant for the dunk. 89-85 is the score. Devin George missing the jumper. Pau Gasol with the putback. 6-point game. Mike Bibby. The shot clock winding down. Misses. Then makes a shot. 4-point game. Derek Fisher. The pass to Kobe. Sinks the shot. And now it's a 7-point game. Can the Jazz close the deficit? It's a 3-possession game. Mike Bibby will make that jumper. And now we'll have a 5-point game. 3 minutes left to go. Derek Fisher to Lamar Odom for 3. He can't hit. And the Jazz get the rebound. Tayshaun Prince. Can he drive? He passes to Gigi Wing, who makes that shot for the Jazz. Or Wing Gigi. That's what I should be saying. Stupid. Okay. 94-91. Gigi Wang with the steal here for the Jazz. The pass to Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson with the long two. That's good. 96-93 score now. Mike Bibby up against Derek Fisher. Manages to make that long floater. Back to a 1-point game. Lamar Odom gets the screen, sort of. Not really. Does pass to Gasol, who's wide open for the jam. 2-point game now. Lamar Odom misses. Gasol puts it in after getting the rebound. There's another miss. Another Gasol rebound. And another basket for Gasol. And here's a steal for the Lakers. This is probably going to do it. Kobe Bryant with the dunk. And this one, my folks, my friends, it's over. 43 points for Kobe, which is surprising because I feel like we didn't really see much. But I think he had 38 points going into the game, or 36. But that's the shot, maybe. Maybe that's the shot. Although we see Jazz players, that's a bit of a spoiler for this episode. Damn it. I hate that one. I hate it. Hate when that happens. Okay. Hawks, Nets, 6-seed Hawks, 2-seed Nets. And Grant Hill's going to miss that shot. Theo Ratliff gets the tip in. 94-92. Blumenthal to Duncan. And Duncan will make that basket. Tying the game up. Steve Nash to Steven Jackson. He misses the shot. Tim Duncan with the rebound. The Hawks. Allen Iverson makes that layup for Atlanta. 3:18 left to go. Steve Nash with the miss. Blumenthal with the rebound. 3:10 left to go. How about a corner pocket 3 from Billups? Yes. The Hawks up by 5. 99-96 now. Duncan making the basket over Grant Hill. Steven Jackson to Grant Hill. Got to throw up a shot. Misses. Hawks with the rebound. Can put this game away. Blumenthal to Muhammad. The big basket. That will do it for this game. 105-96, 30 and 12 for Iverson, 23 apiece for Billups and Duncan. And wouldn't you know it, the Hawks take game one against the Nets. They swept the Celtics. They haven't lost in the playoffs yet this season. Pretty crazy. Suns, meanwhile, against the Kings. The Suns beat the Kings 114-100. And, yeah, 5 seed versus 8 seed. And now we got Bucks and the Wizards. Sorry, I'm a little tired. My back hurts. But let's get through this. Wizards? Holy smokes. The Wizards are kicking some tail here. 117-85. What happened there, Milwaukee? Let's watch Joe Johnson to Tayshaun Prince. He misses that shot. Kenyon Martin with the basket. Check out the replay. He also gets fouled on the play. So, 95-91. Derek Fisher with the three. That's good. The Lakers cut it to 1. There's a jumper there, but I believe that was Joe Johnson. 3-point game. Lamar Odom will pull up for the jumper and sink it. 1-point game. Joe Johnson with the ISO. The pass to Bibby. The jumper's good. The corner pocket 3, I should say. How about Odom getting blocked? Once again, is it Gigi Wang? What the hell? Doing some pretty cool shit. Meanwhile, we got a missed jumper, though. Oh my God, really? That amounted to nothing. Amounted to a Gasol dunk. That's what happened. Lakers once again with an alley-oop. My God, tie game at 100. Tayshaun Prince will make a 3 for the Jazz. Joe Johnson missed that shot, but that basket's good for the Jazz. Kenyon Martin with the rebound. Yeah, so it's a 5-point game. Lamar Odom will get blocked, but fouled. So here he is. I think he made the first 2 free throws and the third one. 105-103 is the score. Lakers get the ball back. We got Devin George for 3. No good. Rebound. Jazz. And I guess we'll watch. No, we don't. We won't watch any free throws. 111-106 is the final score there. The Jazz, I believe they tied the series, if I'm not mistaken. 28 for Gasol. So let's move on to Hawks. Nets, tie game at 88. Got a layup there by Allen Iverson. Steve Nash at the other end. Steve Nash will pass to Rattler for the dunk. To tie game at 90. Check out the replay. 4.5 left to go. Steve Nash to Grant Hill to Steven Jackson for 3. That's no good. Rebound Blumenthal. Pass to Allen Iverson. To Muhammad for the dunk. 92-91. Steve Nash misses the jumper, but Myers Stoudemire is right there to put it back in. Tim Duncan will get blocked, but Billups will make the corner pocket 3, putting the Hawks up by 3. Billups to Iverson. He also makes a 3. Some big shots from 2 of their stars. About Blumenthal to Tim Duncan. And Duncan will make that shot. 8-point lead for the Hawks. Grant Hill will sink a 3. Allen Iverson. The screen. The blocked. The foul drawn there. Theo Ratliff doesn't think it's a foul, but the refs are never wrong. Come on. At least not in this game. If I even criticize the refs, I can get fined, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Allen Iverson makes that first free throw. I mean, this game is pretty much over, right? Yes, it is. Iverson with a huge game, 36-10. Wow. The Hawks have really come alive these playoffs. 106-97. They kind of were like just sputtering around for for most of the season, get a 6 seed. They effed around and got a 6 seed. And now all of a sudden they're dominating the playoffs. Go figure. Meanwhile, the Suns, another big win. Feels like the Kings are outmatched here. Just feels like the Suns are doing whatever they want. Moving on to Bucks Wizards game 2. This one's a bit closer. Bucks pulling away. And yes, they will beat the Wizards to tie the series at 1. Let's check out game 3, Lakers Jazz, a tied 1-1 series. The Jazz have a nice lead. Lakers trying to come back, but it won't be soon enough because the Jazz are going to pull away and win 108-102, 28-14 for Pau Gasol on the loss. Whew, yeah, let's move on to Hawks Nets. And the Nets, can they hold? Will they hold? Will we not jump in? I don't think we will. 101-81 score there. 2-1 series lead. Phoenix, Sacramento, got a block shot there. We got Brian Cardinal making a jumper for the Kings. Tony Parker to Jones to Dwight Howard for the dunk. And then Anthony picks up the loose ball. Chris Paul will miss. Jermaine O'Neal with the dunk. 102-101. Nick Collison's out there passing it to Dwight Howard. Now Tony Parker will make that shot for Phoenix. 103-102. Camilo Anthony guarded by Peja Stojakovic. He passes it to Chris Paul. And Chris Paul will miss that 3. Jermaine O'Neal gets the tip in. 105-104. Suns back up. But Anthony gets a dunk. And now it's 106-105. Kings are up. There's an alley-oop for Phoenix. And here's a layup by Tony Parker. 27 seconds left. Brian Grant to Chris Paul, who misses that shot. And oh boy, this is looking like a Suns possible sweep. They beat the Kings 114-106. The Kings gave them everything they got, and it wasn't enough. Wizards, Bucks, and no freaking way. You've got to be kidding me. 105-83. The Wizards take down the Bucks in game 3 into 2-1 series lead for the Wizards. What is happening? Lakers, Jazz, meanwhile. Game 4, if I'm not mistaken. That's a Jazz victory, 123-106. So the Jazz would be up. No, wait, no. That's where are we at with this series? Let me just double check. 3-1. The Jazz are up 3-1. You got to be kidding me. 3-1 series lead for the Jazz. Hawks, meanwhile, they might sweep the Nets. Is that what's going to happen here? 128, 115. It's not a sweep. Oh no, never mind. Okay, yeah, the Nets won one game. So okay, 3-1 series lead for the Nets the Hawks. Come on, get it together, Nutty. Okay, Suns, Kings. Meanwhile, this is probably a Suns sweep unless the Kings can, I don't know, keep it respectable. Let's check it out. We got Dwight Howard with that basket, tying the game at 81. Biedrins, the inbounds pass. Vashawn Leonard for 3, 88-81. Larry Hughes makes the jumper for Phoenix. 5-point game. Vashawn Leonard to Chris Paul. There's a made 3. And the Kings will actually win 190. Respect. Okay. They're not going to go out like chumps. Wizards up big again. What is happening in this series? What the hell is happening? Okay, Bucks have taken over a little bit, but the Wizards regained the lead. And is it jump worthy? Come on, Bucks. Come on. No. Damn it. 109-105. I mean, at least give us some jump worthy games. Maybe you could argue there was a spot there where I could have jumped in, but I was really trying to get it even closer, and just the Bucks just weren't participating. Here's a dunk by Kobe Bryant, by the way. The Lakers are on the verge of getting eliminated right now. So here's Tayshaun Prince with the dunk. 96-93. Got Joe Johnson missing the shot. Pau Gasol with the rebound. Just over 3 minutes left to go. Kobe Bryant to Derek Fisher. Loses the ball. Mike Bibby with the rebound. Joe Johnson with a pull-up jumper. That's good. The Jazz down by 1. Run our test. Gets the screen. Passes to Derek Fisher. Makes the 3. It's a 4-point game. Jazz on the other end. Joe Johnson can't hit that shot. Rebound Lakers. Less than 2 minutes left to go. We got Kobe Bryant getting past defenders, passing to Pau Gasol for the basket. 102-95. Joe Johnson with a wild shot. Kenyon Martin does get the putback. So we're a 5-point game turns to a 3-point game. Joe Johnson with 42 seconds left to go. ISO Joe. Let's see if he can work his ISO magic here. Trying to get past his defender. Can't quite do it. Shot clock winding down. Loses the ball. Kobe Bryant with the lockdown defense. You got to love it. And the Lakers get fouled and they win. 106-99 the score there. So the Lakers make it a 3-2 series. 52 points for Kobe Bryant. 17-17 for Pau Gasol. And okay. All right. Lakers not out yet. The Nets and Hawks. We'll see here. Kind of close, back and forth, and ultimately, though, I think the Nets are going to lose. Yeah, Nets lose 111-106, the final score, 37 for Iverson. Iverson just crushing it in these playoffs. The Hawks have made it to the conference finals. Wow, just wow. Let's watch what happens here. Suns, Kings. And it feels like the Suns are going to close this one out. Yes, they will. 107-89. So it's confirmed the Suns will be in the conference finals in the West. Bucks, Hawks, or Bucks, Wizards, I should say. Wizards are up. Wizards are staying up, but it's close now. But now it's not. And this is a victory for the Wizards, and the Bucks have been eliminated. You what? Wizards Hawks? Wizards Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals. Wizards versus Hawks. Jazz with a lead against the Lakers. No one's fouled out, so it's not anything. No, you can't call shenanigans on this. Jazz beat the Lakers 193. Jazz, Suns, Wizards, Hawks. I don't know what to say. Goodbye.